Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Hannah, and today we're going to be playing Return to Monkey Island. I played the first 3 Monkey Island games on the channel already. I didn't play the 4th or the 5th one, because they were both really badly rated. So I didn't even bother. I just booted this up. This released today, as you all probably know. We'll go over the schedule for recording this in a little bit, but I think I want to go through, when I first booted this up, it pointed at the scrapbook as like a kind of like a recap of other Monkey Island games, so I think I'm gonna see what this is first, and then we can get started with the game.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Yes.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Alright, so we have Elaine, we have, I can tell me more about
Treasure
specific
hunting
things.
is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy.
That was the most impossible
The
puzzle.
pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters.
Alright, I remember all of this, so we're good so far.
While I was working on the 3 trials, Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine.
I remember Carla was the sword fighter, Meathook I remember. I don't actually remember Otis.
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's Used Ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Okay, so we met Stan that early. Okay.
Sea Monkey. Monkey on the island was
sorry.
a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath.
I remember all of this.
It opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface.
I remember that.
I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot.
Yes.
And the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but
I remember the potion on the ship. That was an interesting chapter.
Had to brew there were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists.
It's possible.
We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time.
This is going to be a long scrapbook, so I'll timestamp all this.
It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? I made it to the church just in time to stop.
Just double checking that I clicked that one.
Basically exploded.
Yeah, he did.
It was the beginning of something.
It was the root beer. Sure it was.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Island 2.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps.
I love Wally.
And I stole his monocle. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end.
Oh, this is all just one page, just for Monkey Island 2.
The voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once.
This is like the entirety of Monkey Island 2. Boom, 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 boom.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue.
We're already on Monkey Island 3. This is not going to be as long as I thought.
Gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture.
Sure.
I got eaten by a snake.
Yes, that was impossible.
I erupted a volcano on purpose.
Yep.
There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got buried alive.
Yep.
It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle.
Who I almost forgot to talk to because I was so focused on solving puzzles.
Because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
I feel like we're leaving a lot out.
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic
like the entire town of Porto Pollo.
I think. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Yep, these are all references I don't get.
Wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
We also didn't even talk about, like, the theme park. Like,
The ultimate
man.
insult wasn't really ultimate or even an insult at all. Or was it?
Yeah, this is a game I did not play, but it seems like they went off
that
the
time.
rails.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it.
That's nice for you,
Everything started
Guybrush.
because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her.
Okay.
Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
It's really went off the
Death card
rails.
doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end.
That's good.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
Tell me
I
more.
defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
That's why he has the peg leg. Get more paper for the rest of my adventures. Okay, that was an interesting little recap. It also kind of reminds, it went a lot into like Monkey Island 1, so that's seems to be what they're probably leaning on most in this game, but we'll see. Yeah, my schedule for this is basically gonna be, I'm gonna try to play twice today, being Monday, the day it comes out, and twice tomorrow, and then that should be 4 videos that come out over the span of this week. And then I'm gonna record my existing series, being the Indiana Jones series, as well as Half-Life Alyx, both of which are about like 1 or 2 videos away from being finished. So I'm gonna keep going on those over the weekend, and I'm gonna try to release a few of these throughout the week, unless something happens, we'll see. They'll be about like 30 minutes plus or minus. We'll see when we get some good stopping points. And then after that, we'll see kind of how this game goes. Don't know what my full-time schedule will be, but I'll try to get like a lot out pretty early on this, because this is the first time that I've ever played a game like as it came out. So this is exciting. Let's just start a new game. Oh. No, we're gonna go hard mode. Full monkey. I always regret this. Let's do it.
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay, we're going back to Big Whoop.
What's next?
Let's goof on those 2. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes. It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Does have a little bit of a pirate buckle going on.
Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
Nice. Buy scurvy dogs. Yeah, I noticed I have a to-do list. I looked at the controls and it's like T to open your journal, aka to-do list. Chuggy has good ideas. Get some scurvy dogs. Yep. Interesting. Oh, this is an interesting, so it says
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
left click and right click for various things. How much? Order scurvy dogs or chicken fries. Or sorry, chicken foot fries or grog. I'm gonna try to order grog. That key is on a peg leg. The sign.
It says
Return outhouse key when finished.
Outhouse key.
Or else.
Okay. Want to hear his good ideas.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one. Some places you go have scurvy dogs with
glasses.
cheese inside.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Oh, I don't want to make fun of his glasses again. But I will ask him for stuff.
Have money.
Yeah, we've got all
I
kinds
hope
of
we
money.
do too.
Can we get a
Mug
mug
of grog.
please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Guybrush is not
How
21.
much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Thanks,
Can we
Chucky.
get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what
Don't
a
like
piece
this
of
guy.
8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please?
I don't have
Can't
any
you
money.
spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
They're so adorable. How can you say
Listen
no?
up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an
I don't
honest
like you.
businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins
Gonna need the
fall out of
key.
people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Just see what happens.
Put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
It's cute. Can I ask him? I already asked him for stuff, and he said no. So let's go to the outhouse.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Alright, let's mess around in the outhouse.
It's locked. I should get that key from the scurvy dog shack.
You should. Yeah. Go back. Can I just ask him about it? Anything else I can do to get the key? Snag it.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I
did not
got
have
the
that option
leg
before.
from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
But it's made of wood. Okay. Oh, sorry, Chucky. Mess around in the outhouse.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
In
Okay, that-
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Great. Oh, it's trying to tell me to use my inventory.
Good, you unlocked it.
That's what it's trying to say. I figured out your language game. Is that a
It isn't
coin?
piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called
Start.
a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Get up.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
I mean, we'll also look.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
What a
Okay.
fascinating decision to start your game this way.
Gross. I'm
Oh,
not
so-
sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
Continuously ask him things.
I don't think that guy can see very well.
Oh, so we take his glasses. Smell it.
Ugh, what is this stuff?
Like why? Oh, there's a
Seems like
sign.
Toilet.
I need to
Please
read this
wash
sign.
hands
Oh,
before leaving
no.
outhouse.
Yeah. Now again, what a fascinating decision to say, you know what, we're gonna start our game basically in a toilet. And with this guy.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I still have period if I want to skip
See very well,
dialogue.
but I can hear just fine.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Thought he would do a new one. Let's just try to give him the thing.
What can we get with this?
So he has his glasses on. He should be able to see. Oh,
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
I don't know what I expected from a place called Scurvy Dogs.
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want
Kids
to
are
do now?
weird.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I want to look at this dead guy and this parrot.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Muck
Hey,
around.
Chucky, get ready to run.
Does someone live there? We're in an amusement
I guess they
park.
don't like visitors.
Alright, let's wander about. Oh yeah, I'm also styling my closest Guybrush cosplay today. Which is called putting my hair in a
Exhibit
ponytail.
removed. Aw.
It's a shame. Okay, I don't want any of that. Scary
Let's
door.
not go back there again. We'll just get yelled
Oh
at.
yeah. Okay, Chucky.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Why?
No way.
What's my to-do? Mess around and explore. Find our real parents. That sounds reasonable.
I
don't
want
wanna-
to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
I don't want to use Chucky yet. Let's go that way. Oh,
That's
hey friend.
my friend D. Hey D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Oh gosh. Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well. Okay, now that I've read those, I will maybe remember some of them. Oh, that's a racetrack. It's not what that looked like.
Hey, Chucky, wanna
Looked like a
race?
spinning field.
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh,
Chucky wins!
should probably try next time. Yeah, they definitely covered up the word spit with run. One more. Good posterity.
Up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
I might have cheated. Alright, check that off. Feed the ducks.
Hey, hands off. I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Thanks, Chucky.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again
Could
now?
we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Oh.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Oh. That's good. I'm glad that
Your
I
feet
found
won't
that.
smell if you don't wash them. You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
Pick up the
You should
ketchup.
put that on your scurvy dog.
Thank you for teaching me how to combine items. That worked. Oh, we can practice with D. That works.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Well, you don't know me. What? Oh, I can practice.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level!
I win.
I win!
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Alright, so practice sword fighting so I can beat her later. Find a 4-leaf clover, wishing well, feed the duck anchor. Oh, 4-leaf clover.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
Anyways, we're gonna search for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one.
That one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Haha. You're losty.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Right there. I mean,
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
I should do a lot of other things with it. Like use it to buy things. Oh, cool plant. That speak backwards sounds like a curse. Mustache sounds fun. Cool plant.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
You're a waste of a wish. Hey, look, a cool plant.
I take it back. That was the best.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
Too bad. I want to finish exploring this area.
In the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Oh, a cute duck.
I want to feed the duck.
Oh, but how? I need to like sneak up. Let's see if the anchor is over here somewhere. Oh, right there.
I can.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have.
Well, I
Did you
haven't,
know
Dee.
that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in space? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple
True.
when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then people noticed what happened.
I don't
when
wanna
you
skip
missed
it.
the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead.
This doesn't sound right.
The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design.
Okay.
The older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side that's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little
Smart.
flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down. For the same reason, most
Okay.
anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year. because
See, that
they
doesn't
rust
seem smart. Why would you still make them with iron?
Somebody thought of a way to get around that. They made all
There we go.
kinds of people invested a lot of money, but the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach
Yeah, it doesn't make
another
sense.
anchor. The word
Yeah.
anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors.
Thanks, Dee.
I read a lot.
Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Cool. Not back to the shops. What do I need to do is feed the duck and feed the duck.
That's our bread.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'll try the other
Pretend
option.
to be our parents again.
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Stop it.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh wait, what if I give the scurvy dog to the
personal
duck?
property.
That'd be feeding the
And
duck.
no respect for your elders.
I have
can
half
do
a mind to
this.
give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Grab.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Well, that's.
Don't feed the duck.
Is there anything else I could feed to the duck besides this bread? Let me see if Dee will practice with me now.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Oh, Dee. You don't have to be that way.
I want to feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
Did you?
I never thought I'd ever find one. It unlocks the outhouse.
I should return that. Maybe. Just gonna take a bite. Because I am a 10-year-old kid.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Do you still want to save it for yourself now that you've had a
I'm
bite?
saving this scurvy dog
Yep.
for myself.
I am gonna go back to the shop and return the outhouse key because I'm
In
curious.
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scourgeois.
Yep. That they do. That they do, Chucky. That they do. Oop. That was the interesting bit where it randomly went back to my desktop. We will be kind. No more food. That's a shame. Okay,
I can stand on my
inventory.
head without using my hands.
Hey,
Please.
look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
I got an achievement for it, so...
How much did you say grog is?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups.
Okay, I was so curious how much it was. Okay, so there's no more food there. What about this
This
barrel?
would be great for apple bobbing.
That's nice. Oh, isn't there like a backspace for... I don't know. I thought that there was a backspace option for, checking all the interactable things. Actually, let's look at that. It was... What was the menu button? Oh. Highlight all objects. Yeah, that's enter. So I go over here to where they are and I hit enter. Tab? Tab. Duck. What do you have to say?
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Okay. What about you?
I wonder where this path goes.
I mean, I could go down the path. I kind of wanted to figure out the duck before I
once had
went down the
hiccups
path.
For 4 days straight.
Again, that's great, Chucky. It's great. Let's just go down this path.
I
Oh,
wonder where this path goes.
okay. Just do it.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back.
No, stop doing
Head
that.
this way.
Settings. Video. Okay. We'll never know. Don't know why it's doing that.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Have they done anything suspicious?
Very. I think they're trying to catch the duck.
What for?
Dinner?
I think they're only feeding the duck.
See if this goes
You
anywhere.
haven't been watching them as long as I have.
How's the surveillance going?
He keeps tapping his foot. I think it might be a code.
I think it might be a
How's the
coincidence.
surveillance going?
He keeps tapping his foot. I think it might be a code.
Okay. I don't know.
Blah, blah, blah,
We'll go through this and see if they stop
blah, blah,
instead of walking away.
blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
Look at my items. I forget if I tried that already. I didn't try that. I remember now that I didn't try that. Lucky duck.
The duck?
Now that he's lucky, does that change things? I got an achievement for it. Oh. Great. Good job, me. I don't know when I fed the duck. Maybe when I gave it the scurvy dog, maybe that was like, oh, you fed it. I don't know. That's weird that that got checked off. I don't know when that got checked off. Ah!
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah!
We got Scurvy Dogs!
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures! We just did Big Whoop!
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun!
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
You gotta have the storytelling box, I guess. The frame. Every Monkey Island has the storytelling frame. Deep in the Caribbean. Happy talk like a pirate day, y'all. The island of Melee. Oh, and we actually returned to Monkey Island in the Return to Monkey Island. Oh, we get that music back. Oh, that's so exciting. I will admit I was a little hesitant on the art style, but the same thing happened in the third one, and I grew to love it, so I'm assuming that I'm going to grow to love this. And I'm already, like, totally used to it. It'll be interesting to see it kind of like in like all of the old places in the new engine, because when I played the original Secret of Monkey Island, I played it like where you could hit like F1 or whatever and it would go between the old and the new version, and I mainly played everything in the old version. So it'll be interesting. This will be like the new version, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there will probably be some familiar locations, but hopefully there's like a lot of new stuff. So I'll be good. I haven't like watched any trailers or anything about this game, so I completely blind on this. I think I've seen like screenshots of like him with the original lookout from part 1. Friendly place, they say. Yep, I've seen this.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee?
Oh.
Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Kidnap my wife, an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, been enemies for my whole career. Guy steals all my best ideas. Mounting my own voyage, mine.
He's
Ghost
a
pirate.
evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Sorry, I'm trying to place that voice actor. Might just be generic old man voice that has been in multiple things. Okay, LeChuck kidnap my wife, enemies. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the
voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd Better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well,
Outer dock,
I'm gonna
gotcha.
hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where.
I know it.
We'll see.
And also, this is something I completely missed with the first game, is that apparently the lookout faces the wrong direction. Which, is there a wrong direction when you're on the peak of a giant mountain? I don't know. Island interior. Check out the old pirate lookout some more.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes,
Mini
it
lookout.
looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
By the way, what I was thinking of is, this is completely stupid, with the old man's voice. I recently replayed this old Sierra game called Torrance Passage, and I forgot how short and bad it was. It was one of those that I really liked as a kid, so it was much more difficult and fun when I was a kid, and now it's short and bad. It's a weird game, but the old guy from the first chapter sounds like this.
Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Well, whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I am powerful hungry.
Okay.
Has the same, like, kind of
I could stare at
voice.
this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Oh, but I want to stare at the fire. That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna save and stop here. I think that was a good little starter, just doing the prologue with Guybrush's son on the Big Whoop amusement park. That's an I think that was like a way to retcon the ending of the second game, because then it's like, oh, it wasn't like them pretend, it was his son and Chucky like retelling the story that actually happened. And so then like the next games actually make sense, because otherwise they wouldn't, because they didn't. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. So I will see you guys next time that we play some more Return to Monkey Island. So bye.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Gross.